To round out our collections of the Marvel Cinematic Universe on 4K, Walt Disney Pictures Home Entertainment will finally release Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man and Doctor Strange on 4K Ultra High Definition, marking the final wave of individual MCU 4Ks. In this video I plan to go over all the details of the different versions you can expect to find across the US and Canada, the UK and Australia, and when you can find them on shelves and digital platforms. As always, I will leave affiliate links down below in the description and the comments if you'd like to purchase the sets from Amazon. All these editions will be region free, so if you're in the market to import anything you see here, you'll be able to play it no matter what region you are in. I've also previously produced a number of videos covering the release of the rest of the MCU 4Ks, which you can check out via the hyperlinks at the end of the video. In the US and Canada, the Guardians of the Galaxy, Ant-Man and Doctor Strange 4Ks will be released on October 1st, 2019. All three films will hit 4K as 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital cinematic universe editions, and just as with the previous 4K releases, will feature the Marvel Studios 10th anniversary artwork that was used on the recent MCU Blu-ray re-releases. Again, I was never really a big fan of these artworks at first, but having seen them in hand, I really like the simplicity of the design, the nice shimmer and embossing effects used on them, and I love finally owning a collection with mostly matching covers, that is of course except for the majority of Phase 3's 4K releases, which haven't received this treatment just yet. Additionally, just as with the previous sets, Best Buy will offer exclusive steelbook editions, also containing the 4K plus Blu-ray plus digital code. The steelbooks will feature the film's theatrical poster artworks on the cover, much in the same style as the recent Iron Man, Captain America and Thor sets. Each sets feature a dynamic image on the inside with a small emblem on the back relative to each respective film. I think the design of these steels are really nice, and I always appreciate when studios use theatrical poster artwork on these special editions instead of some new clip art heavy artwork. In Australia, all three films will be officially made available almost day and date with the US on October 2nd, 2019, but as usual you should be able to find them on shelves 2 days earlier on the 30th of September in store at JB Hi-Fi. The films will find individual Amaray releases as single disc 4K only editions, as Disney Australia continues to make efforts in stripping back releases for what I can only assume are economic reasons. It's a little bit annoying for consumers, especially those without the films on Blu-ray already, as no special features will be bundled onto the 4K discs themselves. These will more or less be bare bones editions at a premium price. Again, the anniversary artworks will be used in Australia, with no steelbooks making their way down under. At the time of publishing this video, no UK versions have been announced for release, but these will likely follow suit very soon. Zavvi will likely receive the steelbooks. These sets won't come with any new special features, which is always the case with Disney re-releases, though they will be bundled with the features presented on the original Blu-ray releases of the films. These include audio commentaries, behind-the-scenes featurettes, one-shot shorts, deleted scenes and gag reels, and will be found on the included Blu-ray disc. As far as release specs go, these three films were filmed in various resolutions, ranging from 2.8K to 6.5K. All three, however, were mastered with a 2K digital intermediate. This means that, as all of Marvel's releases so far, these new 4K editions will be upscales from the original 2K sources. They will feature new HDR presentations and accompanying Dolby Atmos tracks. Marvel's back catalogue of 4Ks have been a mixed bag so far. Some have been really great, such as the Captain America films, while others have been slightly lackluster. Across the board, most of them have offered noticeable improvements over the original Blu-ray releases, with nicer, punchier colours and a slight uptick in sharper details. Out of these three films, I'm probably expecting Doctor Strange to benefit most from the 4K treatment, given that it was shot in 6.5K to begin with. But again, how much that matters given the film's 2K DI is yet to be seen. There are some fantastic visual sequences in the film, such as the multiverse scene, which should look absolutely fantastic. Likewise, Ant-Man features a few visually striking scenes, which should look great too, but it's not an overall colourful movie, so it's going to be interesting to see what the HDR pass does for this one. I'm particularly interested in checking out Guardians of the Galaxy, however. The second film was a visual feast, but pulled in a lackluster 4K transfer. This was, however, Disney's very first 4K disc, and I remember James Gunn talking about how much he loved the 4K edition of the movie, saying that it was his preferred version. So hopefully that was just a botched disc, and the transfer for the first film, which again features some incredible space set sequences, looks much better. I'm hoping on some nice black levels and vibrant colours here. As per usual, however, I wouldn't count on those IMAX sequences, in my opinion some of the MCU's best, to be included on the disc as they were on the 3D. For me, I've ordered myself the 3 individual releases from the US to finally complete my collection of US MCU 4Ks. I've spent a fortune on upgrading these so far, and now we're hearing all kinds of rumours of that Infinity Saga box set dropping later this year. But I'm glad to finally have a complete MCU collection in individual slipcovers. And at that, it's over to you. Let me know in the comments below if you'll be picking up any of these MCU 4Ks and how you feel about these new releases overall. Once again, if you're looking to purchase these movies, you can find Amazon affiliate links down below in the comments and the description. If this is your first time viewing one of my videos and you'd like to see more like it in the future, then please don't forget to hit that big old subscribe button up on your screen, as well as that like button down below for that little extra support. Also, don't forget to check me out on social media, and please consider supporting me over on Patreon. Thanks for watching and have a fantastic day.